Hey there everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. As today I'm checking out Herdling, which is a brand new game developed by Okomotiv and published by Panic. In this game, you head out on a grand alpine expedition with a herd of lovable beasts called calicorns. As you ascend the mountain path, you encounter eerie dangers and surprising obstacles. Your goal in the game is to forge your way up to the mystery that awaits at the summit. The beautiful thing is that when you start the game, you can instantly see where you have to go, on the mountain in the distance. The start of the game is also quite unique. Your character wakes up under a bridge. You can see his corner has a lot more decoration than everything else, but you're woken up by a sound from the distance. And when you explore, you find this lovable clumsy oaf just being stuck in a trash can. And with this meeting, your adventure starts. Basically in this game you have to find these animals called calicorns around and you can tame them. You can build up your herd as you're taking them on the long journey to the summit of the mountain. To herd a calicorn, you just go behind it and by holding the RT button, it will go in the opposite direction. You will see an indicator for that for sure. The area that you wake up at is quite abandoned and feels ruined. Even though it's a city, everything feels a bit dead. That truly made me wonder about the state of the world that we're playing at. But the moment that you exit the town, you forget about it completely. When you have your herd, you can see some icons from all of the calicorns that you have tamed in the middle bottom of the screen. If they're white, that means they're not fed. But if it's blue, that means you have a charge for a stampede. And boy oh boy, the stampedes are the best thing. Like, you just make them run, you run behind them, and the sounds and music and the scenery that changes all the time when you're doing that, it's quite enticing. Like, I really loved all of those parts with the stampede. The calicorn designs are quite different. There are small calicorns, big calicorns and middle calicorns, and their horns are all different as well. The only thing that's the same are their eyes. Also, when they're well fed, they have the speed buff, and you can see that from the color of their fur. If it's normal, they have used up their speed buff, but if it's blue, then they can go fast. And as for the world, the checkpoints that I mentioned mostly, they all have their own unique design and purpose. There's magic in the game, and somehow all of those checkpoints activated. I'll leave that for you to discover in the story. And also, you have to watch out for some puzzle mechanics. They're not that hard, but still, they can be quite thought-provoking. So, good luck! And, as I mentioned before, you must be careful. The calicorns can get hurt. They can interact with most of the items around the world, be it stone pillars, be it spikes, or even cars. So you must be careful in herding the calicorns. Around the world you'll see some spikes, and also at the start you'll see some metal bars that may be quite pointy and sharp. I had an issue with this, so that's why I learned the hard way. When you have a herd calicorn, you will see his fur turn red. And also, at the bottom middle of the screen, you will see a notification where the icon of the calicorn will be red. That means that one is hurt, so you must nurture it and feed it to make it full health again. You can feed calicorns only one way, from using berry bushes, but when you're charging with a stampede, you can go through flowers which are blue, in order to power up your calicorn. But that doesn't heal it. Only feeding the calicorn with food will heal the calicorn. So keep that in mind. The story in the game is linear, so you follow a predetermined path. And the story in the game is told from the scenery and cutscenes that you see. That leaves most of the part to the imagination of the viewer. And to be honest, I like this part. Not a word has been spoken in the game, but you could have guessed for the most part what happened. At points you reach these checkpoints, for example, where you call your calicorns, light a fire, and just sleep, where the game saves and you start a new checkpoint. Well, a new chapter basically. Every chapter is different and offers a lot of different challenges. And the scenery is quite different as well. You start your journey from the town, but you travel through meadows, forests and mountains just to reach the top. And along the way, you're met with a lot of calicorns that you can find and tame as well. But be careful with this. If you tame too much, you'll have a problem. Well, not about food, but mostly with the guiding of them. Herding in the game, as it is its name, herdling, is quite important. You have some challenges that you have to focus on. Basically, you have to make sure your calicorns don't hurt themselves by you herding them into wrong directions. For example, spikes. I had that issue, for real. The art direction for the game really took my attention. I really love it. It was on point and it was just so atmospheric that I just enjoyed it till the end. And the biggest thing that I really enjoyed is seeing the location that I have to go. Basically, from the start of the game till the end, you can see your destination. While you're moving through the game, you'll see a building on the top of the mountain or in the distance that you may think it's a decoration, but with time, you'll reach it. But that's the thing, it feels all natural, no cutscenes, nothing. And that is something that I really enjoyed. And as I mentioned, for the storytelling, it's wordless. Everything is left for you. It leaves space for your own interpretation of what happened. There are ruined buildings. The cutscenes offer some advice, but not that much. So it always makes you wonder what really happened. Is the world alive? At the moment at the start, you will see some tractors and trains showing you that there are some moving machinery, maybe people are alive, but as more and more goes on, it changes that perspective, to be honest. Like, it shows abandoned stuff, ruined cars and everything, so it gives you more of a ruined world. And to me, in this ruined world, the calicorns are the only things left. And speaking about the calicorns, in every checkpoint and along the way, you'll find some neat decorations that you can put on them. For example, you can put harnesses and even earrings on their horns, making them look really fashionable. And if you put one on them, they jump around and enjoy it. They really enjoy it. The other thing that I really want to talk about the calicorns is their eyes. Boy oh boy, when I first met them, I thought they were demons, like for real. The eyes are really red and quite big, so it feels like a monster, but it's not. It's precious. It's like a cat. It's always want to be pet. Like, I really enjoyed that side of them. But along the way, you may see some other creatures that may or may not be that friendly, so be careful. Some of the stages were quite easy to pass, and others were quite a nightmare. But for me, it was quite a fun experience. I liked the journey. And at the end, I was met with a really nice ending. I'm not gonna talk about it, I'm gonna leave it for you to explore it for yourself. The length of the game, I would say it's around 3 to 4 hours, and I wasn't disappointed with it. And I had a lot of fun with it for sure. And boy oh boy, the music. I just loved it. To be honest, like, on some of the stampedes that we were doing, when the music started playing, I got goosebumps, like for real. It was so interesting when you go down a hill and the music starts pumping up, and it was all just really well made. I had a blast playing this game, and to be honest, if you like to give it a try, I'll leave a link down in the description below, so you can check it out for yourself. I'll also have a full let's play on the channel soon, where you can see the whole game and from start to finish. And those were my thoughts about Herdling. What are your thoughts on the game? Please do leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Also, if you liked what you saw, please do leave a like on the video, it helps me out a lot in the algorithm. But everyone, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. But till then, stay safe.